I'm Scott Luber. I have muscular dystrophy and have been using a wheelchair since the age of 13. One of the organizations I volunteer for is the Ability Center.
My name is Moshe Katz. I've known Scott since before both of us were born. And I've known Scott literally there for my entire life.
I can say we're best friends. And we've been best friends since basically, like Moshe said, before we were born. I mean, we grew up a block apart. We played together. We went to school together. We've grown up together. We've gone through good times and bad times together. So, I mean, that's a relationship.
While Scott was different abilities. Our nursery school, our kindergarten teacher actually recognized that something was different about Scott and actually talked to my parents about it, talked to my mom about it first. And it's a strange thing that it didn't affect us. It didn't change what we did. It changed how we did.
And I can say that as a person with a disability, when you grow up and growing up, a lot of kids as they get older, realize that, it's hard to include Scott in things. And that is the one thing about Moshe. He always included me. He was always there with me. And, he also changed my life. I mean, because I was able to make friends and like Moshe, and, it's been, like we said, a lifelong friendship. And that's what it's going to be.
There's a great line from the movie from Wicked, because I knew you. Because I've known you. My life is better because of you, and it's just there's a certain feeling. It just is.
Damien and I had a mutual friend that I went to, and I said, "Can you introduce me to Damien?" And we met for lunch, and we shared our stories, and we kind of hit it off. And that was the beginning of my if you want to say adventure with the Ability Center. Now, Damien is an amazing person. His vision and dreams for the Ability Center and for inclusion of people with disabilities in athletics and sports and recreation are just amazing. And it's something that I wanted to get involved in. And I think if we grew up in a different time, Moshe and I would have the opportunity to play sports together, to play basketball together, like what we do, what the Ability Center does, by having people wear the same pair of shoes.
What the Ability Center is really all about, and what I think our friendship has always been, is we are in it. We're equals, we're peers, we're colleagues, we're friends, we're best friends. Those are spaces that lead to a completely different relationship and a better understanding of everything else that's going around you. I mean, I don't know that Damien coined this, but he's absolutely right, that we are all temporarily able-bodied people. And the idea that if you have that mindset, that what you've got is temporary, or that at any minute you're not going to have it, or that if you look around you long enough and hard enough, you're going to see a whole world with an array of not, the way your perspective on life changes. And I think that opportunity the Ability Center gives you to really have another viewpoint on the world, there's nothing like it. I mean, there's really nothing like it. It's a really great way of being able to look at yourself for sure, but all the more so the world around you. Wouldn't it be a great world to have that wouldn't need an Ability Center? It's aspirational. He has a way of just bringing people to a space and putting it out there that what can we aspire to become? What can our goals end up being? So if he's unstoppable, if he's inspirational, that's great. But the aspirational side, the fact that we can potentially get to a better society and a better spaces in the world because Damien's in it, I'm in.